Hey, what's up, you awesome dudes? Welcome back to No Man's Sky. It's one of those days again in which I'm going to show you some amazing locations where you can go ahead and grab up some amazing ships. In this episode, I'm only going to concentrate on exotics because this is something that a lot of you have been waiting for. I'm not sure for a long time. Personally, I'm also going to do my hunts in the following systems, and unlike the previous episodes, these are going to be 100% guaranteed because they are all going to be space station spawns, which means that they'll be available upon the first reload if they are not already available when you first land over there. So these coordinates that I'm about to show you work on all the platforms. It's just that sometimes maybe the coloring will be a little bit more different, but other than that, you should be able to find these even if you're on the PC, on the PS4 or on the Xbox One, and of course only available for the Euclid Galaxy guys because I am only playing here. Unfortunately, I would show you for Azentam or something like that, but I only play in Euclid, so this is where, you know, all the stuff that I'm going to show you is going to be. So first on the list is actually going to be a very beautiful gold and red exotic ship, and I'm just gonna input the coordinates, and what you need to do here is, you know, just have a portal active just like the usual. I'm not gonna blabber too much, you already know the drill. I'm just gonna input all of these and then we're gonna move on. Okay, and the final one is going to be the dino, and these are the first coordinates. You're gonna find them in the description box as well. I'm gonna make time to post them, but yeah, the one that we're gonna go ahead and check right now is the one that I'm looking for the most because it has precisely all that I need. It has a beautiful front, a very amazing back, some sides there with the double engine, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check it out just in a second. And as you can see, we have arrived a very nice little planet over here. It tells me I'm the first one to discover it, but you know, that's probably a lie. So as I've said, we're going to exclusively hunt these on space stations. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to travel to the first available space station. If only my ship, like, you know, started already. Even though it tells me there's a atmospheric interference, not sure why there is one because I was heading correctly, but space station is pretty close by, so it shouldn't take you more than like 15 seconds to get there. And again, with space station spawns, the general rule is that if they don't appear there already when you land, all you need to do is just reload once or twice and it should be there. You know, typically it's in the first wave because that's what it is. It's guaranteed. You know, sometimes it breaks the rules, but 99% of the time it's gonna be one of the first that arrives here. So I'm just gonna land really quickly and I'm gonna check if the sky is giving me something. So let me see. Is that the one that I'm looking for? I can't really distinguish it from here. Probably it's not. Yeah, so it didn't make an appearance when I got here first, when I landed, but I can just reload once and it should be there. Now let's see if I'm correct. I already see one over there. Not sure if it's gonna be the first one to land, but the person who found this has said that is within the first wave, like, you know, the vast majority of the time, so I'm really curious if he was correct. Yes, and it appears he was actually correct. It spawns, you know, at least it lands one of the first. I'm not sure if it spawns the first, but it lands upon reloading, and this is it, basically. It's, you know, if you know me, this is something that I've been hunting for a very long time. It looks exactly, you know, exactly how I want it to look, and I'm just gonna go ahead and check it out. Let's see the layout. That's what the most I'm interested about. So it's only a 17 slot. Of course I could have used my binoculars, but unfortunately I can't see the layout with those. That is why I keep searching for these. I don't really like these stats, but because it spawns so easily, I can just go ahead and reload and it will be here again. So I'm going to do that until I find it as a 20+6. That is what I am aiming for. Yep, I can see it flying over there. It makes a few rounds before coming in. I wish there were, you know, these kinds of spawns on like trading posts as well, because it's so much easier to do it on a trading post. But you know, I can't complain. For the most part, it's a free ship for me. And there it is, yet again, always first, without fail. This is the beauty basically with space station spawns. They always come in first. That is it. Or well, in this case second, but it's always within the first wave. So, you know, I'm more than glad with that. Look at those beautiful animations though. Man, I love these ships. Like, these are genuinely the best exotics in the game. So I'm going to go ahead, and this time around it's only a 15 slot. I just realized there's actually a very beautiful fighter as well. It's just that we don't need it, as a matter of fact. We need this one, which is, well, it's only 17 plus 5, but I'm not gonna waste too much time on this video. I'm gonna do my hunt alone when I'm not filming. What I want to do right now is just take it for a spin and show you guys how it looks, because it looks pretty freaking awesome. It's one of the best ones in the game, and it has all of those cool details onto it. I mean, even those engines, look at those. Just amazing. I really love these types of ships. I really like all of these details. I was hunting for one of these for such a long time, and it's finally, you know, finally making an appearance in my game, and I'm probably gonna hunt for it until I get it, you know, as a best in slot, and also gonna fully upgrade it with everything that I can. But this is how it looks during flight. Of course, unfortunately, there seems to be a problem with the engines of the back, because these lines, at least in my gameplay, look kinda, well, glitched. So I'm not sure what is happening with that, but here it is in all of its glory, and it looks, you know, just spectacular. I really love this one, and I think it is one of the best I've seen so far in the game. Seriously, it's precisely how I want it to be. It's red, so I don't really mind it, because I don't really have a red ship except for, well, my hauler. We just got like a nice landing pad for our beautiful new ship. So let me just check it out, how it looks from up here. It looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? All those gold details on it, the decals and all of that, definitely looks beautiful and stylish. Okay, but now that you kind of have a general idea on what the first ship is, it's time to finally move to the second one. So I'm going to go back to my previous reload where I was near the portal. Nonetheless, the next one on the list is of course a beautiful white tiger, well, squid ship. It's gonna look very similar to the one that I already own, and as a matter of fact, I'm not really sure myself if it's not the exact model that I got a long time ago, but a lot of you wanted it, so in today's video I'm going to show you the locations to one that is very similar to mine. And these are the coordinates. I think this is in the old hub, in the old galactic hub more precisely, and it's again a guaranteed first spawn upon reloading. Not sure if it's also upon landing. If it's not, again, just like the previous one, reload one time and it's going to always be the first one to appear. Oh yeah, this is definitely the old hub, so it's pretty much guaranteed that this is the old ship that I got a long time ago, and it should be on the space station, so I'm going to go over there right about now. Yeah, this is it. This is pretty much it. Now I remember it. There's even a person here. There's even a person here doing the hunting for himself. I'm not sure if he saw my video, because that video got like 130,000 views. He probably did, I'm not sure. But it was a pretty known fact back in the days. I cannot find the wiki page of this anymore. I've tried finding it on the internet, but at least we still have the coordinates. And somebody on Reddit was, you know, good enough to save those for us. Okay, it's not the one I were looking for. What we need to do then is just reload one time, and upon doing so, it should be there 100%. Yeah, this is it. Hopefully it stays as the same color on all the available, you know, platforms. I know some of the ships that I've shown you in the past kind of tended to change color from one platform to another, but this is it. This is the white one, and ooh, that was actually pretty strange. It actually spawned as a maximum everything. This is awesome. Yeah. Okay, that was 100% luck. Not sure if it always spawns this good or if this time around it was an exception, because I guarantee you that previously I needed like a couple of reloads in order to get it as the best possible one. But here it is, looking like Predator or something like that. Has some beautiful animations on the back. You pretty much already know exactly how a squid ship looks. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it looks in all of its squidish glory, if you want to call it like that. Personally, I really love this one. It looks, you know, so high-end. It definitely feels like that. Right, so we're kind of done with this. And it's time to move to the last on the list, which is of course going to be yet another exotic, just like the previous two, guaranteed, and this one is also going to be yellow. So I'm going to show you a wide selection of stuff you can get. It has bigger wings, it's like one of those foldable wings, if you want to call it like that, and it's again looking pretty sweet. Okay, and the final glyph, which is number 16, will point us towards the next one. I definitely have more exotics than this, I definitely have a few more models, but upon reaching this very beautiful and lush paradise planet, ignore it completely and move up in the sky. And we're gonna go to the space station once more, repeating the same process until, you know, we fall flat on our faces. Okay, I already see one over there in the distance, actually a couple of them. So it should be within the first wave. I think that is the one, yep. Kinda looks like it. It's making its way here, you can even see its huge flappy wing. I'm not certain if it's really a flappy wing or if it's, you know, like the default one that just stays there. So yeah, if it doesn't fold, well, I don't really mind it because I don't really like foldable ones. But there it is, spawning within the first wave. And as I've said, it's yellow, so if you have a preference to something like this, then yeah, there it is. There's your chance to grab it. 15 plus 4, but you know, if you hunt for it like a couple of times, it should definitely spawn as the perfect one of your choice, and it has some pretty good stats. So yeah, eventually you will be able to get it, but in this video I'm not gonna hunt for it for too long. I just wanted to show you and how it pilots. So this is how it looks in air. I am really not sure how it keeps its balance, but it's pretty funny looking. I'm not sure if I should even like make a full, you know, collection of these types of ships, but they are definitely ones that look really awesome. I think it would be nice to land right here on this very planet because, you know, they look so well together. All of these bright colors should definitely fit together, like orange and yellow and a little bit of silver. Definitely makes a nice view. So I'm curious if there's anything down here. I'm not seeing any outposts. I'm not as lucky as I was with the previous planet, but even if I'm not, I don't really mind it. Though I would love a, you know, flat terrain to land on, and I think this is like the flattest I can see. So I'm going to go ahead and do it right here. This is how it looks. I'm just gonna go in like, you know, photo mode so you can see it better. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is today's, you know, guide or, you know, showcase or whatever you want to call it. And I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, then a like and a subscribe would definitely be super appreciated. And if you want me to make more of these videos, then I definitely have a lot more locations to show you. So just, you know, post in the comment section. But I will see you guys in the next one. So peace.